All right, welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at some new products that I got in from Active Pressure Washers. I think you're going to find them pretty cool additions to your kit. But before we get started on those, let me just tell you a little bit about my thoughts on Active in general. Active is a company that constantly keeps putting out newer, improved products. And over the years, they've done some really neat stuff. I've reviewed the 2.0 pressure washer. I also reviewed the 2.3. That thing's a beast. The 2.3 wall mounted full kit, I really like that. And I also reviewed all the accessories with Active too. You can see that here. If you want to see any more in-depth review on those items, I'll leave links down in the description so that you can check those out. But without any further delay, let's get into what we're talking about today, and that's going to be these pressure washer hoses. Now let me talk about the different lengths and why different length would matter. Now if you have a wall-mounted kit like this one or the full Active wall-mounted kit, they hold 100 foot of hose. You might as well have 100 foot of hose on there. There's no sense in having, the reel not quite full and then you got to get somewhere out in your property and it doesn't reach. That doesn't make sense. So for the wall mounted kits, 100 feet all the way, no questions asked on that one, in my opinion. Now let's talk about portable. If we go on with a larger hose portable, we're just dragging a lot of hose around. I found that 50 foot easily gets around the vehicle both directions, and if I needed a little bit more length, I could always just move the pressure washer, closer to the site that I'm working, so that's not a problem. You can't move these, that's why you want the most amount of hose. Now, then where does the 75 foot come in? Now a 75 foot's a happy medium. I would recommend this for people with the portable unit that just want a little bit more reach, but they don't quite need the 100 in any circumstance. That's when it's going to function good. Another thing about any of these hoses, you can pop the quick disconnect, take the spray trigger off, and then you can connect a new hose and you can extend this from 100 to 200 or 150, however combination you choose to use. You can get anywhere in your yard, all the way at the end of the yard, hosing down your fence or whatever, and you won't see any drop in pressure or volume, and if you do, it's going to be very minimum. One thing that's been consistent with every Active product that I brought into the shop has been the packaging. It just looks like a Christmas present, super professionally packed, and where that comes into play is when your stuff comes, it's not going to be all busted and beat up and all scratched and scraped, so they do a good job there. Now as we open it up, you'll see here we got the information card telling you everything you need to know about the product. Inside we got the 100 foot hose, a female connect on one end, 3/8, and a male connect on the other. Now this is going to come into play because we can hook our sprayer gun on this side, no problem whatsoever. And this will either connect to your hose reel, or in the middle here we also have an M22 fitting that goes onto your pressure washer. Just screw it right on, and then it connects right here to this end of the hose. Now you're all set up, ready to go. They've thought of everything here. You're not going to need any other fittings to make this hose work. 75 footer, we got the same thing in there, same look, same box, same packaging, same exact accessories. This is going to be all set also. Now that we've fully talked about the different lengths of hoses that are useful when you're using your pressure washer, it's time that we talk about the girth, how big around these are and what that means. Now let's start with the most durable hose out there on the market. It's thick. Man, you never will kink that thing. You could run it over with a tractor trailer and it's not going to burst. This thing's going to last forever and not give you any issue whatsoever. This is an ultra heavy duty hose. Now, so the pros, ultra durable, lasts forever. Cons, a little less flexible, a little heavier in the hand. So you kind of have to pay for that durability a little bit with the weight. Now let's move over to the other end of the spectrum. Super lightweight. This is a Uber Flex. This thing, you don't even know it's in your hand, but it comes at a cost. It will kink if you bend it over. It's light enough gauge to where if you ran it over with some heavy equipment, it's going to burst, it's going to cut it. It's not repairable as far as I know, so you got to be more careful with it, but people find it to be extremely light in the hand. So it's a liked pressure washer hose, but it also, these light gauge thin ones tend to have some surging that goes on with some of the pressure washers. They have their cons as well, but the pros, super light in the hand, very easy to use, and if you don't have that meat on your bone, you're going to want to move towards the light gauge. Now, where did Active fall into this line? And this is where I feel like that they kind of picked the most usable area here. Active falls right in the middle. Look at this, middle size, smaller than the big thick one. Not much, but definitely narrower, and then quite a bit thicker than the thin one. So they kind of nailed it right down the middle here. And what you end up with is a medium weight hose, medium flexibility, plenty good enough, and it feels light and very maneuverable in the hand, and it's got that durability to where you could run this over with cars, light trucks, and so forth, and it's gonna really take a beating in an industrial setting. So it's kind of trying to grab the best of the both worlds, and I feel like that's what Active tends to do with all their products. They ride right down that lane where it suits most people the best. So that's my opinion on the girth of these hoses and where Active falls. Okay, so my thoughts on the Active hoses. They have the 50 footer to 75 to 100. Remember, 100 on the hose reel all day long, in my opinion. Why not? When we get to the 75 and 50, great for the portable solution, or if you want to hook them together like this and do an extension, you can use your imagination on that. Right there, bang, I have a 175 foot of hose with minimal drop in pressure or flow, if any at all. I feel like they also did a good job with the durability. These are steel braided, they can handle up to 4,000 PSI. They still have quite a bit of flexibility. There are more robust hoses out there that are thicker and probably tougher, but they have their compromises too. Active did a good job running right down that lane of really good durability, but still feeling good in the hand, good flexibility, and reasonable weight to it. So all in all, these hoses, I think, are, oh man, these things are pretty damn good. I highly recommend them. One last thing too, the Active product line, they do a great job with their branding. When you put the kit on the wall, it looks absolutely all put together, no hodgepodge piecemeal stuff. It's gonna look professional and look awesome in your shop, guaranteed. All in all, Active, you did it again. Nice job on these, and all the people out there, I appreciate you subscribing. Leave a comment, what type of hoses do you have and what's your thoughts on them? And hit that like button, do all that stuff, man. Help the channel out. We'll see you on the next one. Yeah.